This is exciting. If you are joining us right now, it means you are wanting to take a little bit more control over your everyday ebbs and flows of life. Yeah, would that be a good?
Yeah.
Okay. Because chakras are a huge part of our life and they actually dictate a lot of stuff that's going on. And I was perusing through social media and I ended up on Azalea's yoga page. If you would give everybody that page so that way people can start following you.
Yes, it's at Azalea, AZALEA _yoga.
Perfect. And I'll put all this information over at kffm.com. We are starting a little segment where we're going to be breaking down the different chakras because you had colors associated with the chakras and foods and yoga poses. And you were so kind to come in, take time out of your busy schedule to share this information with everybody. You've done some research.
Absolutely. I think it's very important. So thank you for having me.
Thank you. I'm just going to give you the floor and I'm so excited. So where should we start?
We should start with what is a chakra, right?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that would be a good
Simple.
starting point to jump off. It's a center of energy in your body. You have 7 of them. So you think of the colors of the rainbow. Red is the root chakra right underneath your sacrum, kind of in the pelvic area. And then you have that orange chakra right above it. It's the sacral chakra, and it's associated with creativity, freedom. So we're working our way up through the body. The solar plexus and the abdomen is going to be a yellow color. So you want to associate the colors of the rainbow with what you're eating to align your chakras, right? So yellow would be bananas or lemons, things that have that color to help kind of balance that body out. We work our way up to the heart space. That's going to be a green color. It's that nice green color working our way up the rainbow once again. And we have the blue in the throat, that throat chakra, your self-expression, how you convey yourself to the world, how you communicate. And then you have above the throat chakra, you have the third eye chakra. And the third eye chakra is usually like a purple color, kind of that indigo, sometimes interchangeable with the crown chakra, which is purple as well, but sometimes is seen as white. Think of an opal. All the colors of the rainbow come together in that white color at the top. Yes. So we work our way up the rainbow, all the way up the center of the body, and we have different poses that help align each chakra.
I love that.
Which is nice.
Is there certain days that chakras are more powerful?
I do not know.
Okay.
Could look into that. That could be a deeper research point.
Right? Another question for you. I'm just throwing these out. I hear you. The colors, are they associated with auras at all? I'm just stumping you over and over. I'm like, I don't know either, but I love it.
I'm like, I'm going to take some notes on what to research later.
So we'll put a pin in those.
Put a pin in the auras.
We'll pick a chakra for each day. What does Monday feel like for you?
Monday would feel like a root chakra. It's foundational, so it's like the base and you work your way up.
Okay. What is associated with our root chakra that we can start putting into our day?
Ooh, a few things that we could do with the root chakra.
Aligning your chakras is so important. If you feel like you're not able to speak your voice or your digestive system is acting weird, you can look back at your chakras and start trying to figure out, all right, I need to tap into what's going on here. So
absolutely. And
okay,
it's
good.
Kind of divining what places are out of alignment and how you can work your way back into alignment. Where can you soften? Where do you need to strengthen? Some people have a really strong crown chakra. Some have a really strong sacral chakra. And maybe if we're, a little too strong, it's out of balance. So you really have to find that middle ground. Working our way through our chakras, inviting those foods and those poses that really help you find that alignment is going to help us have a much smoother ride, especially through our week.
Right.
So we'll just start at Monday with the root chakra. They have that red in color.
Okay.
Muladhara. Mula meaning root and adhara meaning support or base. So it's your foundational posture right at the base of the sacrum, kind of under your low belly. Think about if you're sitting on the floor, you're rooted to the ground. That's your root chakra in those sits bones.
Okay.
And so we'll rise up. So we have beets are red. We have strawberries that are red, raspberries. You can add those to smoothies. You can make juices. You can do like a beet arugula salad.
Yum.
Delicious.
There's like a beet powder you could get.
Exactly. You could add it to anything, your protein shakes in the morning. If you want to go to the gym, you can just add that little quick, get that foundational chakra color in. So make sure we're balancing that out.
And make note of that you're doing this intentionally for that specific reason.
Absolutely. The mind is really powerful. The mind is a good host for any idea you choose to activate. So if you want to activate the root chakra, you want to balance that into alignment. You're like, I'm putting this beet juice in here. I'm doing these movements, these breaths, and it's helping align what I need to align.
Perfect. And if you're not aligned with yourself, you're going to be all out of whack for other people. So it's really, really important to.
It starts at home and not even just, in the household within. Right?
Yeah.
The home that you reside in all the time, your body, we got to work our way out. So yoga is nice because it works from the inside out.
Yes.
And helps to balance everything in your life and just make things a little smoother. We could all use that right now.
Yes, we definitely could. And a lot of us have like, as you get older, and the little kids are like, I don't know what you're talking about, but your knees and your back and all that stuff starts hurting a little bit. And yoga is fantastic for stretching and not putting a lot of weight on your joints and stuff.
Keeping that blood flowing through, especially with that root chakra. It has your leg muscles, your joints, all in the lower body. So if you're stretching the leg muscles, you're rooting down with those sits bones, it's going to really activate those muscles and make them healthier, more functioning.
Amen. And I will say for anybody else out there that is like, it's just not my thing. If you've never tried it, you better just take this in for a minute.
Thing?
You don't know. You could be like amazed. And it takes some practice too to calm your mind a little bit.
I always try everything 2 or 3 times, right?
There you go.
The first time could have been a one-off. You didn't like it.
Yeah, there you go. Weird experience. Who knows what was going on? It was an odd day.
Exactly. It was cloudy that day.
Yeah.
Just your joints were hurting already.
Exactly.
Nothing that was going to help.
I love that. 2 to 3 times. You've got this. We've got this.
We've got this. We can do that. Simple.
Yeah, super simple.
The mudra. So a mudra is an attitude that comes into the palms, and that helps activate the chakra once more. That intentionality, it's not just in the poses, it's in the hands as well. That extension of how you offer your hands into the world, that action.
Oh, okay.
So the root is actually associated with the action I am. The element is earth because, of course, we're grounding. And it brings that safety, that security, and that sense of belonging. Where's your foundation at?
We do this with our affirmations. I always try to start with I am.
Yes.
So we could be I am grounded.
I am grounded. I am rooted.
Yes.
I am anchored.
All of those are really powerful. I love that.
Thank you. And then the mudra, those attitudes we just explained, will come into the hands. So the one for the root is the thumb and the pointer finger.
Aha.
Come together, palm up on the knee so you can have your arms straight, relaxed, easy seated pose, easy crisscross applesauce.
Yes.
On the floor.
Okay.
On a chair, whatever's most comfortable.
And I'm going to take photos and I'll put them over on our website.
Perfect.
So that way.
Nice reference.
Right? Everybody is kind of getting the full.
Thumb and index fingers touch, arms straight, hands on knees, palms up.
How would you know when you are out of balance for a root chakra?
So when you're out of balance, you're going to notice some lethargy. You're having some low energy, scattered, chaotic, disconnected in your functioning of your mind as well. Your anxieties increase. Your fears kind of come to the forefront of your brain, and they are the motivation behind your behavior versus coming from a seated place of security, intentionality.
So if you're feeling just a little wild and you cannot pinpoint, you don't know where this came from, it could have to do with your root chakra.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a sense of security, maybe low self-esteem. Resentment manifests as a part of this. So if you're feeling resentful, maybe almost a comparative, think about the people in your life you usually care about them, want to lift them up, and you kind of see them having a good time and you're not invited, and there's just some rage there, even if it wasn't intentionally aimed at you.
Right.
Where is this coming? Them being intentionally hurtful to me, or is it me and my perception of what's happening because I'm out of alignment?
So before you post a very vague social media thing where that person is going to know, maybe go outside for a minute and sit down and use your mudra and take some deep breaths in and out, and then revisit it. And if you still want to post, you do your thing. But
exactly. So like, I am strong, I am healthy, I am secure, I am rooted.
Yes.
Just keep taking those breaths. Use that mudra, that attitude in the hands. Take a nice, easy seated pose. We call that sukhasana. So just that crisscross applesauce.
Yes.
Take a few breaths before you post.
And if you can do the crisscross applesauce, because I got knees that I just can't.
Doesn't work. Yeah, just take a nice, easy seat wherever, like a cushy chair even, and ground through your feet. Like envision suction cups on the arches of your feet, pressing you to the floor. Spread those toes out nice and wide. Rise up through the crown of the head and just find that space for yourself.
Oh, I love that. Now, what would it feel like if your root chakra was right on point?
Right on point. So if we are completely balanced, we can easily take care of our basic needs first before going out and helping others in the community. We've got that food, water, shelter, security. That resentment eases off. We've got some self-esteem because we know who we are. We know what our purpose is. We know what our heritage is. We have some sense of security and base in that, which is wonderful. We feel vital, energized, full of strength, stamina. And then you have this feeling of accessing and creating resources that you need for yourself, where if you're out of balance, you might feel a little overwhelmed with how can I get here? How can I have this action that's going to meet my potential and flourish my life? And you can do that when you're balanced. You know, you feel loved, you feel accepted, you know where your roots are, where your home is.
I love this. Monday is going to be our root chakra. So every Monday we'll play little bits of this for people. You can always find it over at kffm.com. Thank you, Azalea.
You're welcome.